The world observed World Autism Awareness Day on April 2nd. Uasin Gishu County held a sensitization walk on April 5th. This to champion inclusion, early diagnosis, and specialized support for individuals with autism spectrum disorder. Renowned autism advocate Linda Madegwa, caregivers, educators, medical professionals, and community leaders called for inclusive education systems, public awareness, and mental health resources in Kenya.
We no longer want a world where autism is left aside. We focus on other disabilities and we forget the autistic person. And we want just to raise a platform where our children, individuals with autism can have a voice to speak. They can have a voice to be listened to. Most of them are nonverbal, and the reason as to why we are here today is so that we can be their voice. One of our triggers for this year's celebration is last year in December 2024, we lost a child. His name was Emmanuel. He was 14 years old. He strayed away from home. He got lost. And because he was nonverbal, nobody was able to help him. He was found 3 days later, dead along the riverside in Sosiani. We got concerns of what happened to that situation, and it triggered us to raise awareness, because what if Emmanuel was able to talk? Probably someone would have helped him.
Autistic children are just normal children like any other, and they should also be treated the same, and they should be given enough facilities so that they can actually continue with their learning.
According to Dr. Diana Ngeno, who is a practicing doctor and also a mother to a child with autism, despite the disorder not having a cure, it is not an illness. It is a spectrum of neurological differences that require support and not stigma.
So a child with autism is a child that has certain behaviors. They're usually repetitive. They have poor social interaction. They don't know social cues, and they may have language delays or even inability to communicate. They also don't have good understanding of facial expressions or body language. And autism is not something that can be treated, so it's a lifelong disorder. However, there are therapies that assist these kids to be able to blend into the community and be independent.
And with teachers being at the center of people who experience difficulties in shaping the children who are abled differently, they say government should equally focus on autism. Only 20% of schools in Kenya have access to trained special needs educators.
Okay, as per now, we don't know, but we are trying now to foster that. We are trying to advocate. Then let the government come and hear these children. So far, we have some program like Takia. Takia is whereby these caregivers who have trained to go for 10 weeks training are going to villages, community to sensitize about autism to remove this stigma. Then we have Wesesha Walimu, whereby we've realized that through these caregivers that they have gone through the training, they feel like we have a gap between education and children with autism.
In a country still rocked with superstitions concerning autism, the World Autism Day event in Uasin Gishu has now reminded the nation of one unshakable truth: every child matters and every voice counts. George Misati, Hubs Media.